everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sinisha and this is PeepSo Feature Highlights. Today we're going to continue where we left off in previous episode, in which we described all of the settings that you can make in the Photos plugin in the backend of your website. Today, however, we are going to completely focus on the front end and see how exactly Photos plugin is working on the front end. There's a lot to cover, so let's begin. Let's begin with the albums. You might not know, but every single photo that you upload to the community, not only your profile, is going to be stored in the album. There is one exception for the comments and chat, and I will talk about that later. But everything you upload through the activity stream as a post, or when you create an album and upload directly there, will be stored in an album. And every user has 3 system albums that cannot be deleted, cannot be altered, cannot be changed. Okay, those are stream photos, profile covers, and profile avatars. Here is an example of a brand new user created just recently. He has 0 friends, 0 followers, 0 posts, 0 anything. He doesn't even have a cover and a profile avatar. But if you go to photos and then switch to albums, you will see that 3 system albums have been created and waiting for user to start uploading pictures. Now let me explain these 3 albums. I will begin in a reverse order because profile avatars and profile covers basically do the absolutely similar purpose. They are there to store all the avatars and covers that user uploads. So if I'm going to change my avatar and upload a new one, let's choose some image. Let's try this one maybe. And say it done. Now when I open this album, you will see that all of my uploaded avatars have been stored here. And I can choose this picture and say options and set it back as my avatar. All right, so similar thing is going to happen with the cover albums. So profile covers does absolutely same thing as the profile avatars album. So once you change the cover, it will be stored here in this album. These system albums are set in stone and you cannot change them. Even if you're an administrator, you cannot delete them, you cannot modify them, and you cannot change the privacy, because profile covers and profile avatars serve as an identifier for all the members, regardless of the friendship or relationship status with the other users. Imagine if I'm not friends with all of these people and they have the avatar and the cover hidden from me, how will I ever know who these people are? Okay, so if I'm searching for my friend, so let's say Alice Green, she's my friend and I want to connect with her. If there are 3 Alices on the website, how will I know which one I'm going to contact, right? So avatars and profile covers always have to be public, and that is reflected on albums as well. So let's get back to there one more time. And all of these albums are always public. Actually, for the stream photos, you will always surmise that the pictures that you upload in the stream, they will be stored in the stream photos album. You can change the individual privacy for the photos in the stream, and while the public album is still set in stone as public, you cannot change it. Okay, even if you try, you can't. Individual photos will still respect the privacy that you select in the activity stream. So let me show how exactly that works. On this particular account, I don't have any friends. Poor Vanessa, right? But that is deliberate. So let's go back to the community and upload a picture through the activity stream. So let's go to photos, choose a photo that I want to upload. Let's say this Minions wallpaper. Open it, and it's throwing an error that only photos with a maximum of 2000 pixels width are allowed. Please resize. Okay, so based on the settings we made in the first episode, we are not allowed to upload very big images. So because I like my images to be very big and have a good quality, what did I do? Okay, the WP admin will not work. Let's try WP admin. That should work. Because I like my photos to be very big, I'm going back to configuration and change the photo settings and say, come on today, let's open it and say, let's do 20,000 by 20,000. That will be enough, I guess. Save the settings, go back to the front end of the website, and let's try to do this again. So, where were we? We are trying to upload the image, okay? So let's do just that. Upload the Minions wallpaper. But this time I'm going to change the privacy to friends only. Remember, this account does not have any friends on the website. All right, so when I post that, it will be created as a friends only. The image will be available in the stream for the friends only. And if I go to the profile and then photos and then albums, we can see that this Minions image is stored in my activity stream or stream photos album, okay? And it is there, it is present. But let's say we want to see the website with the user that is not my friend. So I'm going to go to all users and then use the user switching plugin to quickly switch to this user. Let's close this. Now I'm looking at the website as a different user, which is Aaron. I don't see any Minions image because that one is uploaded to friends only. You see how avatar images are always public, but if I go to her profile and open, did I open? No, I didn't. So when I go to her profile and switch to photos, and then go to albums, open the stream photos album, you can see that regardless if this was a public album, the friends only images within this public album will not be shown. So there is no Minions image that this particular user can see. Let me switch back to the user that I use for the purposes of this video, and then we can see the Minions image back there because naturally I am the owner, but that picture is showing for members as well. Okay, so let's go back to photos and now try to create a new album. The process is really simple. Simply go to your photos, then switch to albums and press the create album button. Give it a name, and this time you can choose the privacy that you want. Let's say this is only going to be available to friends. Description is not needed, but at least one photo is. So I am going to add this one image, this psychedelic one, and create the album with the friends only privacy. Okay. Once created, you will be able to change all of the details for this album. You can add the description, change the privacy, change the title, and naturally add more pictures to it. You can even comment on this album if you wish. And in the community, you will see that there's a little bit different activity stream showing right now, saying that Vanessa Davis added one photo to the album that we called YouTube. You see, when you upload the picture directly in the stream, it's going to just say uploaded one or however many photos user uploaded. But if you do that in the specific album, then the stream will say that it is uploaded to the specific album. Viewing the uploaded images is simple as clicking on them. So let's go here where there are too many of them. And you have some options to set as the avatar or cover. You can navigate left or right. And you can comment and like on each individual image. If you want to delete the album or an image, you will simply delete an activity stream. So you see how it says delete album, okay? It will delete an entire album. So if I want to delete this photo, are you sure? Yes, I want to delete this photo. And let's delete this album as well. Now I deleted the streams with these items, but if I go to the photos, we can see the clear fact that in albums, come on, load it and switch to it, please, that in albums, we don't have a custom album that we just created recently, and there is no more that minion picture in my stream albums. All right, so you don't delete the images directly. You can delete them here if you wish. So let's delete this one. But the easier way to delete a bunch of images is simply deleting your activity stream. And finally, remember how I said at the beginning of the video that there is an exception with the albums, that when you upload the image in a comment or in a chat, they will exist only in that comment or a chat. They will not be stored in any album, no album will be created, and the privacy will not be existent for that image because they are either in a chat message that only two or few people can see if you create a group chat, and in the comments they will always naturally inherit the privacy of the activity stream itself. So if I upload an image here, let's do that. Let's open this one and upload the image, post it. Okay, now this image exists only on this comment and nowhere else. Okay, deleting that image, it will delete the entire comment. That's the only way. So images posted in the comments and within the chat messages. So let's do in the chat. Post an image. Let's do the same one. This image will only exist in this chat and nowhere else. It will not be stored in any album and you won't be able to find it anywhere else other than here in this particular chat. And with that, we conclude our tutorial or feature highlight on Photos plugin. Now you know how to set up the configuration and how to use the plugin on the front end. And hopefully you learned the importance of the albums and why are they even there. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification icon to be notified whenever a new video comes out. We publish new content every week and then post that content on social media. If you want to follow us there, links will be in the description under the like button. Until the next video, I wish you all the best. Bye!